Let's get you caught up on the markets really quick. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is approaching a 600-point loss. 575 is where we are right now. That's a loss of 1 2/3%. The S&P 500 with a greater than 2% decline. And the NASDAQ with 2 3/4%. Tech has really been a place of selling today as the 10-year note yield has moved higher, about 1.53, 1.52%, and something certainly to keep an eye on. The other thing we're watching is General Motors. It was reiterated today overweight at Morgan Stanley. I think that must have been Adam Jonas. What makes it most interesting, though, is that Steve Weiss, you sold General Motors last week. Let's get it on right now.
Right. So the reason I sold it is that it was a tax position that was left because I was out of most of it, and I added to Volkswagen around $30. Volkswagen to me is just, it is a cheaper stock. It's cheaper about by a 2 multiple turn this year and next year. It's growing faster. It's got a nice yield. They've got great exposure in China with leading market share there. But most importantly, they had committed $50 billion to EVs way before GM, before anybody else, and will be the leading EV seller in the world either the end of this year or next year. And their models are excellent. The whole line's going to be EV way before GM. So that's why I like it. Growing faster, in the right spot. And if they ever spin out Porsche, I mean, you've got Volkswagen at a 6 multiple. You've got Ferrari at a 40 multiple. The value there would be humongous.
Jim, your guy was riding shotgun with you, and now he bailed on you.
Yeah, but I thought this was going to be like a pitcher versus batter duel, and now I feel like, you know, I'm playing baseball and he's playing cricket. I think he's doing something different. Let me just give you the thesis on GM. The electric vehicle platform is extraordinarily strong and robust, and it's technology they can license and will license to others. The autonomous vehicle unit, Cruise, could be spun off. I think that will have quite a bit more value than Porsche. You've got demand that is pent up for cars, but most importantly, trucks and SUVs that are at record high average transaction prices. And more than anything, respect the price action in the last week. It's up 10% in the last week. It was up just a minute ago on a day when the S&P is off 2%. Respect the bid for GM right now.
Yeah, I mean, even though, the last 3 months, Jim, it has been a disappointment.
Everything cyclical has stunk the last 3 months. I mean, you can say that about GM. You can say that about the energy stocks. You can say it about industrial stocks. It's true. It's a factual statement. It's also factual to say there's a bid right now, and it's going to continue. The one thing, obviously, we want more semiconductor chips. I don't think there's going to be a hallelujah moment when that comes. I think it's just going to be a slow thaw that production picks up. The most important thing is demand is there. Demand is there.
Right. But, I mean, even Lisa Su out at Code told our guys out there it's not going to happen this year, and for the first half of next year it's going to be a tough situation as well for the chip shortage. So it's not going to be solved really any time in the most immediate future.
There's going to be a slow thaw as some of the issues like fires at plants in Japan and droughts in Taiwan, as those ease and get repaired, you get a slow thaw. What Lisa Su was talking about, and I heard her comments, is that the new plants that have been being built for the last year will take 2 years to be fully built. So that long-term supply comes on in the second half of next year. But in the short term, you're going to see that slow thaw as some of the overhang that has been temporary in nature starts to ease.